everybody, it's Uncle Destiny back for you. It's time for a reading with the ancestors again, and as you can probably see the little item next to me here, it is the reading for the month of October. So, as depending on your belief system and so forth, this is the month that is most often associated with fall and the ending time of the year, but also with spirits. A point in time when this veil that separates the living and dead is thinner, so communication is easier. So we're going to be calling on our ancestors and our spirit guides today to see what this month of October holds for everybody, especially since this is the month of the thinning veil. So that's why we have a little decoration here to sort of go with that theme. So let's go ahead and get the ancestors in and see what they've got to say. All right. Alrighty, so anything that goes off the reading surface is not part of the reading. Now we have this one here, which has half on, half off. So I view that one as being a matter that is in progress of coming into the field versus being totally on the field itself. And what's interesting is how that will come into its relationship with the other bones. Our three main bones are intertwined here in an interesting combination of X and Y patterns almost. And it pretty much goes, this one is work, this one is home, this one is family. And the work and home are both over our copper piece, so there is very much a divine connection to it, very powered connection to it, that our home and our work are so deeply entwined, but also deeply supported by what's going on spiritually and the other side, as is the family. So we've got very much a support structure that's going on here that forms a triangle. And the triangle is the most basic of all of the polygons, but it also very much represents the balance between the mind, the body, and the spirit in that order. So again, we have balance between work, between family, and our home. So that's very much a strong element that we're going to have for this coming month. And we also have the broken rib bone here that's coming off of the work and the spirit bone. So there's going to be definitely some areas where things are going to get heated. Maybe a little, I'm not going to say full-on strife, but a misunderstanding is very much possible this month. But I don't feel that it's going to be much more closely related to your work. So it may be a disagreement with a coworker or a boss, or between you and a customer, or between how a certain function is done with work. But there's definitely going to be a disagreement coming. Now, where you go with that is going to be how much of it brings us back to this balancing point of the mind, body, and spirit. Are you letting go of it? Are you letting yourself be walked over? Are you standing your ground? And in truth, you need to do all three. You need to be able to stand your ground, stand to your values. You need to be able to bend so that the other person is at least feeling they're heard, they're represented, but in some way they feel like that at least their requirements are met. And then there's also letting go, which ultimately is the key point in all of this, is that once it's happened, you don't hold on to what's caused this disagreement to happen. And that's the balancing. And that is important here. And it's important in just life in general, is to be able to represent yourself, be able to compromise within reason, and being able to let go. So you're not holding on to that and carrying it into the next situation and having it colored. Because we all know those occasions where it's like, just because he took my ball on the playground, I'm now going to not allow you to have this new car or this new job because of what happened in the past. Paying it back with interest is just not a good thing. So our other bones around here are, again, about support and such. They're almost like a halo or a in orbit around this structure. And the thing is that when this structure is in sync, it's and is in the right energy, all of this will just orbit around it. It will never really touch what's in the center. And because it won't touch it in the center, it doesn't bring in the issues of strife. It doesn't bring in the issues of misunderstanding. It also means that there are resources there ready to be pulled in on. So it's two factors. But it only comes when things are balanced. When they're imbalanced, you're going to get pelted with all of this stuff. Resources that you don't need at this particular time versus in the future. Strife and discord. And so that brings it to the outer items too, and especially the one that's here on the edge. This is a support item this is a resource that's just on the horizon, but it's not fully there until you keep these things in balance, so that as it rotates, it'll be drawn in more to the point where you'll be finally able to access it. As well as these here are going to be ones that are difficulties and strifes that are going to be moving away from you because things are in balance. Otherwise, that's about it for what the ancestors have to say for this month of October. Again, focus on trying to be in balance between home, work, and your life. Be in balance between standing your ground, compromising, and letting go. And we'll see what the month of November brings. So if you like the reading and you'd like to get more information for your own personal readings, which is much more tailored to you, contact me with the information below. Otherwise, this is Uncle Destiny, and may the spirits and the ancestors be with you in this month of October. Blessings and Ashe.